Solve triangles, angle bisector theorem, okay? So what this is telling us, the angle bisector theorem, is that when we have an angle bisector, we know this is an angle bisector because this is congruent to this. That's why we have these thetas right here, okay? It's just saying these two angles are congruent, and it's split by a segment right here. So that is an angle bisector, okay? Then it meets right there. And that's telling us that AC over CD is equal to the bigger one, AB, over DB. Now you could switch these. You could do CD over AC equals DB over AB, however you would like it, okay? So, as long as you're consistent, okay? You need to have the bigger one on top of the smaller one or the smaller one on top of the bigger one. Then you need to make those the same, okay? So we have AC is going to be 5.9, and then we're going to have, oh yeah, I'll put it over here. And then we'll have CD equals 2, okay? And that needs to be equal to AB equals 8.1, and then we don't know what DB is, so we're going to put an X there. Then we're going to simply cross multiply, okay? So we'll get 5.9x equals 16.2. Okay? And then we'll divide both sides by 5.9. Okay? And that gives us x is approximately, because I'm going to round to one decimal place, 2.7. Okay, so when I put it into my calculator, and you'll notice there is a calculator on here if you need one, up right here, it comes out to 2.7457, whatever. Okay, so just rounding to 2.7, and it says what's the length of BD? Now BD is the whole thing. So oh no, it's not. It's just this one right here. But it was just what we were trying to solve for. Okay, so sometimes it will give us the whole thing, or it might ask for the perimeter. So be careful of that. So it's going to be 2.7. Okay, same process with this one. Okay. So again, these two, this is an angle bisector right there. So we're going to do 4.6 over CD. I'll put CD like this. Equals 6.8 over 3.8. You could use an X right here. You can use any letter you want. You could use a happy face. It doesn't matter. It's just a symbol. Okay? All right, now we're going to cross multiply. All right, so we have 4.6. I'm going to put this in my calculator. 4.6 times 3.8. That's going to be 17.48. Now, you don't want to round yet. This is called sig figs. You'll do this a lot in chemistry. You don't want to round until you get to the end. Okay, and that way you have a more accurate answer. And this is going to be 6.8 times CD. So CD is just our x. It's just our variable. Okay, then we're going to divide. So we're going to divide 17.48 divided by 6.8. And that's going to be 2.57 equals CD. We got to round it one decimal place. So because this 7 is bigger than 5, this is going to turn into a 6. So 2.6 approximately. There you go. All right, same process. We're going to have 5.8. Again, we recognize this is an angle bisector. All right, 5.8 divided by 2.5 is going to be equivalent to, in this one, we have the bigger one on top. Okay, so AB over 2.7. We're going to cross multiply again. I'll do this in a different color just to change it up. So we're going to do 2.5 AB equals, what's 5.8 times 2.7? 15.66. So we're going to do 15.66 divided by 2.5, right? Just in case you forgot, it's like that. And we have AB equals 6.264. We got to round to 1 decimal place, so it's going to be 6.3. Again, don't round this 15.66 until the end. Okay, you don't want to round until the end. All right, same process. We're gonna have the bigger one on top, so this is gonna be AC over 3.4 equals 4.9, the bigger side right there, over 2.6. We'll cross multiply again. So 2.6 AC equals 4.9 times 3.4. 4.9 times 3.4. And that's going to be 16.66. We're not going to round that yet. Then we're going to divide both sides. It's a different color. 2.6 on both sides. And we get 6.4, okay? 6.40, but we're going to do 6.4, okay? All right, and that's it.